A new lens on authenticity. How do we navigate the complexities of relationships in a world that seems increasingly disconnected? Genuine connections are essential for personal growth and fulfillment, but recognizing authenticity in others can be challenging. Buddhism, a spiritual philosophy that delves deeply into the human psyche, offers timeless wisdom to help us identify genuine individuals and build meaningful relationships. By exploring its teachings, we can uncover practical strategies to discern sincerity, build trust, and foster meaningful interactions in our lives. Observe actions, not words. In understanding human authenticity, actions often speak louder than words. Buddhist teachings emphasize the importance of observing behaviors as a reflection of an individual's true self. While words can be misleading, actions are tangible manifestations of one's intentions and values. Buddhism sees actions not as isolated events but as interconnected threads that reveal the nature of our karma and the consequences of our deeds. An authentic person, according to Buddhist principles, acts with compassion, selflessness, and mindfulness. Their behavior demonstrates a commitment to the well-being of others and reflects an understanding of life's interconnectedness. To recognize such authenticity, we are encouraged to carefully observe how people behave in different circumstances, particularly when facing challenges. Do their actions align with principles of empathy and kindness? Are they consistent in their behavior? Or do they waver when situations become difficult? Observing actions also means looking beyond individual instances and identifying patterns in behavior. Genuine people exhibit a harmony between their values and actions, which reveals their character over time. This practice requires mindfulness, a non-judgmental presence that allows us to see without preconceived notions. Rather than criticizing or condemning, the goal is to understand and uncover the truth behind actions. In our own lives, this principle invites us to reflect on whether our deeds align with our beliefs. Through mindfulness, we can foster a sense of responsibility for the impact our actions have on others, thereby cultivating authenticity within ourselves. Trust your instincts. In a world filled with varying intentions, our instincts can act as a compass to discern authenticity. Buddhism teaches that our inner awareness holds profound wisdom that can guide us toward truth and clarity. By tuning into these subtle cues, we can better navigate the complexities of relationships and interactions. Mindfulness, a cornerstone of Buddhist practice, enhances this connection to our instincts. It allows us to strip away external influences and conditioned thoughts, revealing the unfiltered essence of our intuition. Trusting our instincts involves honoring these feelings and recognizing them as valuable insights into others' authenticity. When meeting someone for the first time, first impressions often play a significant role. While it is important to remain open-minded, these initial feelings can provide clues about a person's energy and intentions. Authentic individuals radiate a natural harmony that resonates with our inner selves. Trusting this instinctive resonance can help us determine whether a connection is genuine or requires further scrutiny. It is equally important to balance intuition with rational analysis. Buddhism advocates for an integrated approach, blending heart and mind to form a holistic understanding of others. This balance aligns with the Buddhist concept of the middle way, which emphasizes harmony between seemingly opposing forces. By embracing our instincts and combining them with critical thinking, we empower ourselves to navigate relationships with clarity and authenticity. This practice not only helps us identify genuine connections but also strengthens our trust in our inner wisdom. Adversity, as perceived in the teachings of Buddhism, is not simply a burden to bear but an opportunity to illuminate the essence of one's character. Authentic individuals, through their responses to challenges, showcase the depth of their internal alignment with compassion and mindfulness. When confronted with life's difficulties, their behavior offers a testament to the integration of Buddhist principles, revealing a profound capacity to engage with struggles in a way that uplifts themselves and those around them. The authentic response to adversity is characterized by resilience, an inner strength cultivated through a consistent commitment to self-awareness and mindfulness. In Buddhism, resilience is not merely about enduring difficulties, it involves embracing the impermanence of all experiences, good or bad, and recognizing that change is the only constant. Adversity becomes a tool for personal growth when individuals use it as a catalyst to deepen their understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings and the transient nature of suffering. Compassion is another cornerstone in assessing responses to adversity. Authentic individuals approach their own challenges with self-compassion, acknowledging their vulnerabilities without judgment. This same compassion extends outward, motivating them to offer support to others who may also be navigating hardships. In moments of adversity, their actions and attitudes create a ripple effect, fostering an environment where empathy and mutual understanding thrive. In the Buddhist framework, the concept of equanimity provides a profound perspective on navigating adversity. Equanimity refers to maintaining a balanced mind, undisturbed by the highs and lows of life. Authentic individuals embody this quality by neither clinging to success nor recoiling from failure. Their responses to difficulties are marked by a steady, composed approach that reflects their inner harmony. This steadiness is not the absence of emotion but the presence of mindful acceptance and deliberate action. Another revealing aspect of how one handles adversity lies in their capacity for introspection. Buddhism encourages individuals to turn inward during challenging times, using adversity as a mirror to examine their intentions, beliefs, and actions. Authentic individuals willingly engage in this self-examination, uncovering lessons that help refine their character and guide their future behavior. Their willingness to learn and adapt showcases their alignment with the Buddhist principle of continuous self-improvement. Adversity also tests the authenticity of relationships. In times of struggle, the support offered by others, or the lack thereof, often reveals the true nature of the connections we hold. Authentic individuals value relationships rooted in mutual care and respect, and their responses during tough times reflect a commitment to preserving and strengthening these bonds. Their actions show a deep respect for the interdependence of all beings, as taught in Buddhist philosophy. The role of right effort, a key component of the Noble Eightfold Path, is also integral in understanding responses to adversity. Authentic individuals channel their energy into constructive actions, focusing on what can be done to alleviate suffering or improve a situation. Their efforts are not driven by ego or the desire for recognition but stem from a genuine wish to create positive outcomes for themselves and others. Ultimately, the way individuals respond to adversity provides a window into their character and values. The lessons of Buddhism remind us that these moments of challenge are opportunities to practice mindfulness, compassion, and resilience. By observing how people face difficulties, we gain insights into their authenticity and their capacity to remain true to themselves while navigating the complexities of life. Lesson 10. Notice their impact on others. Authentic individuals leave a mark that goes beyond mere words or appearances. Their presence and actions inspire growth, kindness, and positivity in those around them. Buddhism places great emphasis on the interconnectedness of all beings, teaching that our actions inevitably affect others. This interconnectedness serves as a lens through which we can evaluate the authenticity of individuals by observing the influence they have on their environment and relationships. The impact of authentic individuals is often subtle yet profound. Their actions, guided by compassion and wisdom, foster harmony and understanding. They create spaces where people feel seen, valued, and encouraged to be their true selves. This positive influence stems from a deep alignment with the Buddhist principle of selflessness, which prioritizes the well-being of others over personal gain. One way to assess an individual's impact is by observing the emotional atmosphere they create. Authentic individuals tend to bring a sense of calm and balance to their surroundings. Their presence is not disruptive or chaotic but nurturing and stabilizing. In relationships, they build trust and mutual respect, fostering an environment where everyone feels empowered to contribute their best. The principle of right action, as taught in Buddhism, underscores the importance of actions that promote peace and benefit others. Authentic individuals embody this principle through consistent behaviors that uplift and inspire. Their impact is seen in the way they resolve conflicts, offer support during times of need, and contribute to the collective well-being of their communities. Authenticity also manifests in the legacy individuals leave behind. Not necessarily in material terms but through the values and lessons they impart to others. Authentic individuals inspire those around them to strive for greater self-awareness and mindfulness. Their actions encourage a ripple effect of kindness and understanding, amplifying their positive influence far beyond their immediate circle. Moreover, the impact of authentic individuals aligns with the Buddhist concept of skillful means, which refers to the ability to use wisdom and compassion to guide actions effectively. Authentic individuals demonstrate this quality by tailoring their actions to meet the specific needs of those they interact with. They approach each situation with a deep understanding of its unique context, ensuring their impact is meaningful and constructive. Observing the impact of individuals is not limited to their interactions with people, it also extends to their relationship with the natural world. Authentic individuals recognize the interconnectedness of all life and strive to live in harmony with their environment. Their choices reflect a commitment to sustainability and respect for the Earth's resources, aligning with the Buddhist principle of right livelihood. In essence, the authenticity of individuals can be gauged by the wake they leave behind, the emotions they evoke, the relationships they nurture, and the contributions they make to the world around them. Buddhism reminds us that these effects are the true measure of a life well lived, emphasizing the importance of intentionality and selflessness in every action. Authentic individuals also serve as a mirror for self-reflection. Their actions and attitudes encourage others to examine their own beliefs, behaviors, and values. This reflective quality is rooted in the Buddhist practice of mindfulness, which emphasizes awareness of oneself and one's surroundings. When individuals engage with those who are truly authentic, they are often inspired to embark on their own journey of self-discovery, exploring what it means to live a life guided by sincerity and purpose. The impact of authenticity often extends into the realm of service. Authentic individuals naturally gravitate toward actions that benefit others, whether through acts of kindness, mentorship, or community engagement. Their service is not performative but stems from a genuine desire to contribute to the well-being of those around them. This commitment to service is aligned with the Buddhist ideal of the Bodhisattva, a being dedicated to the liberation and happiness of all sentient beings. In observing the impact of authentic individuals, we also encounter their ability to inspire resilience and hope in others. Through their unwavering commitment to their principles, they provide a source of strength for those facing challenges. This influence reflects the Buddhist teaching that true strength lies not in domination or force but in compassion and wisdom. By embodying these qualities, authentic individuals uplift and empower those who interact with them, creating a ripple effect of positive change. The authenticity of an individual's impact can also be seen in the way they handle power and influence. Authentic individuals do not seek to dominate or exploit others for personal gain. Instead, they use their influence responsibly, prioritizing the collective good over their own ambitions. This ethical approach to power aligns with the Buddhist principle of right intention, which calls for actions motivated by compassion and the desire to reduce suffering. Another important aspect of assessing impact involves looking at how authentic individuals respond to feedback. Authentic individuals are open to constructive criticism, viewing it as an opportunity for growth rather than a threat to their self-image. This humility reflects the Buddhist understanding of impermanence and the ever-changing nature of the self. By remaining open to learning and adapting, authentic individuals ensure that their impact remains positive and aligned with their values. In addition to their interpersonal influence, authentic individuals often contribute to broader societal and cultural shifts. Through their actions and leadership, they inspire movements toward greater inclusivity, equity, and sustainability. Their influence is not confined to individual relationships but extends to the collective consciousness, encouraging systemic changes that align with the Buddhist vision of a harmonious and interconnected world. Ultimately, the impact of authentic individuals is measured not by their material achievements but by the intangible legacy they leave behind. Their contributions to the well-being of others, their ability to inspire positive change, and their commitment to living in harmony with their principles all serve as markers of their authenticity. Through their example, they remind us that the true measure of a life lies in its capacity to foster growth, understanding, and compassion in the interconnected web of existence. Lesson 11. Reflect on your own authenticity. In the quest to identify authenticity in others, it is equally important to turn the lens inward and examine our own authenticity. Buddhism teaches that self-awareness and self-improvement are fundamental to leading a life aligned with truth and purpose. By reflecting on our own thoughts, actions, and intentions, we can cultivate the qualities necessary to live authentically and foster meaningful connections with others. The practice of self-reflection begins with mindfulness, the art of being fully present in the moment and observing oneself without judgment. Mindfulness allows us to identify patterns in our behavior and recognize areas where we may be out of alignment with our values. By cultivating this awareness, we gain the clarity needed to make conscious choices that reflect our true selves. Authenticity also requires a willingness to confront our fears and insecurities. Often, the masks we wear are rooted in a desire to protect ourselves from rejection or criticism. Buddhism encourages us to embrace vulnerability as a pathway to deeper self-understanding and connection. By acknowledging our imperfections and accepting ourselves as we are, we create space for genuine growth and transformation. Another key aspect of self-authenticity involves examining the intentions behind our actions. Are we motivated by a genuine desire to contribute to the well-being of others, or are our actions driven by ego and self-interest? Buddhism emphasizes the importance of right intention, urging us to act with mindfulness and compassion rather than seeking external validation or personal gain. By aligning our actions with these principles, we can ensure that our behavior reflects our authentic selves. Authenticity also requires consistency. As discussed earlier, consistency is not about rigid adherence to a fixed identity but about maintaining a steadfast commitment to one's values. This commitment involves regularly assessing whether our actions align with our beliefs and making adjustments as needed. By living in harmony with our values, we create a foundation of trust and integrity that strengthens our relationships and enhances our overall sense of fulfillment. The Buddhist practice of self-compassion is another essential component of authenticity. Being authentic does not mean striving for perfection or denying our flaws, it means embracing ourselves with kindness and understanding. Self-compassion allows us to approach our journey of self-discovery with patience and humility, recognizing that growth is a continuous process, in addition to self-compassion. Buddhism teaches the importance of detachment from external outcomes. Authenticity is not about achieving a specific goal or meeting societal expectations but about staying true to one's inner truth. By letting go of the need for external validation, we free ourselves to explore our authentic selves without fear or constraint. Finally, cultivating authenticity requires an openness to change. Buddhism reminds us that life is impermanent and that clinging to fixed identities or beliefs can hinder our growth. By remaining open to new experiences and perspectives, we allow ourselves to evolve in ways that deepen our understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. Reflecting on our own authenticity is not a solitary practice. It is deeply intertwined with our relationships and interactions. As we cultivate greater self-awareness and alignment with our values, we naturally inspire authenticity in those around us. In this way, our personal journey toward authenticity becomes a shared journey, contributing to a collective environment of truth, compassion, and understanding. The journey toward authenticity, both in ourselves and in others, is not a destination but an ongoing process of self-discovery and refinement. It involves cultivating a balance between self-awareness and outward expression, ensuring that our actions are consistent with our deepest values and intentions. This process is central to the Buddhist path, which emphasizes the importance of mindfulness, compassion, and ethical living as guiding principles for navigating the complexities of life. One way to deepen our understanding of authenticity is through the practice of meditation. Meditation provides a space for introspection, allowing us to observe our thoughts and emotions without attachment or judgment. Through this practice, we can uncover the patterns and beliefs that shape our behavior, gaining insight into the aspects of ourselves that may be inauthentic or conditioned by external influences. This clarity enables us to make conscious choices that align with our true selves. Authenticity also involves embracing our individuality while recognizing our interconnectedness with others. Buddhism teaches that all beings are part of an intricate web of existence, where each action has a ripple effect on the whole. By honoring our unique qualities and contributions, we can express ourselves authentically while remaining mindful of how our actions impact those around us. This balance between individuality and interconnectedness is a hallmark of true authenticity. Another important aspect of authenticity is the courage to stand by our convictions, even in the face of opposition or uncertainty. Authentic individuals are not swayed by the opinions or expectations of others. Instead, they remain true to their principles and beliefs. This courage is rooted in a deep understanding of one's values and a commitment to living in alignment with them. In the Buddhist tradition, this quality is reflected in the concept of right effort, which emphasizes perseverance and dedication to wholesome actions despite challenges or obstacles. At the same time, authenticity requires humility and a willingness to acknowledge our limitations. True authenticity is not about projecting an image of perfection or infallibility, but about embracing our humanity in all its complexity. This humility allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, fostering relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. In Buddhism, this quality is reflected in the practice of compassion, which involves recognizing the shared struggles and aspirations of all beings. In the context of relationships, authenticity involves showing up as our true selves while creating space for others to do the same. This requires a commitment to honest communication, active listening, and mutual support. Authentic relationships are not about control or manipulation but about fostering an environment where both parties can grow and thrive. By prioritizing authenticity in our interactions, we build connections that are rooted in trust and genuine care. The Buddhist principle of right speech offers valuable guidance for cultivating authenticity in our communication. Right speech involves speaking truthfully, avoiding harm, and choosing words that promote harmony and understanding. By aligning our words with our values, we ensure that our communication reflects our authentic selves. This practice also involves being mindful of the timing and context of our speech, recognizing that authenticity is not just about what we say but how and when we say it. Another dimension of authenticity is the ability to adapt and grow while staying true to our core values. Buddhism teaches that life is in a constant state of flux and that clinging to rigid identities or beliefs can prevent us from evolving. Authentic individuals embrace change as an opportunity for growth, allowing their experiences to shape and refine their understanding of themselves and the world. This openness to change is a testament to their commitment to living authentically in an ever-changing reality. As we cultivate authenticity within ourselves, we also become better equipped to recognize it in others. The qualities of mindfulness, compassion, and ethical integrity that define authentic individuals become more apparent when we embody these qualities ourselves. This mutual recognition fosters deeper connections and a greater sense of community, creating a ripple effect that inspires authenticity in those around us. Ultimately, the pursuit of authenticity is a deeply personal and transformative journey. It requires us to confront our fears, challenge our assumptions, and embrace the complexity of our inner and outer lives. By aligning our actions with our values and remaining true to ourselves, we create a foundation for a life that is meaningful, fulfilling, and deeply connected to the greater whole. Through this journey, we not only find greater clarity and purpose but also contribute to a more authentic and compassionate world. Authenticity, as explored through the lens of Buddhism, is not merely an individual pursuit but a communal practice that shapes the fabric of our relationships and society. The teachings of mindfulness and interconnectedness remind us that our quest for authenticity has a profound impact on the collective well-being. By embodying authenticity in our daily lives, we contribute to creating environments where trust, compassion, and understanding can flourish. One of the most transformative aspects of authenticity is its capacity to foster genuine connections. When we present ourselves as we truly are, without pretense or fear of judgment, we create space for others to do the same. This mutual authenticity builds a foundation of trust and respect that strengthens relationships and encourages deeper levels of engagement. The Buddhist concept of interbeing highlights this dynamic, emphasizing that our individual actions and states of being influence the whole. Cultivating authenticity also involves recognizing and honoring the diversity of human experience. Each person's journey toward authenticity is unique, shaped by their individual background, values, and aspirations. Authentic individuals respect and celebrate this diversity, approaching others with curiosity and an open mind. This inclusive perspective aligns with the Buddhist principle of compassion, which calls for understanding and supporting all beings in their unique paths. The role of self-awareness in authenticity cannot be overstated. Buddhism teaches that self-awareness is the key to understanding our thoughts, emotions, and motivations. Through practices such as meditation and mindfulness, we can observe our inner landscape with clarity and non-judgment. This awareness allows us to identify areas where we may be acting inauthentically, whether due to fear, societal pressure, or unconscious habits. By addressing these areas, we take meaningful steps toward living in greater alignment with our true selves. Self-awareness also enables us to recognize the impact of our actions on others. Authentic individuals are mindful of how their behavior influences those around them, striving to act in ways that uplift and support. This mindfulness extends to all areas of life, from personal relationships to professional interactions and broader social contexts. By considering the well-being of others in their decisions, authentic individuals embody the Buddhist ideal of selflessness. Another important aspect of authenticity is the ability to navigate conflict with integrity. Disagreements and misunderstandings are inevitable in any relationship, but how we handle them reveals much about our authenticity. Authentic individuals approach conflict with a spirit of openness and a willingness to listen. They seek resolution not through dominance or avoidance but through honest communication and mutual respect. This approach reflects the Buddhist emphasis on right speech and right intention, which prioritize harmony and understanding. The practice of authenticity also involves letting go of attachments to fixed identities or roles. Buddhism teaches that clinging to a rigid sense of self can lead to suffering, as it prevents us from adapting to the ever-changing nature of life. Authentic individuals embrace the fluidity of identity, allowing themselves to grow and evolve without losing sight of their core values. This adaptability is a hallmark of true authenticity, as it reflects a deep trust in one's inner truth and the wisdom of the present moment. In addition to fostering personal growth, authenticity serves as a powerful catalyst for social change. When individuals act authentically, they challenge societal norms and expectations that perpetuate inauthenticity. By living in alignment with their values, they inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that transforms communities and cultures. This impact is particularly important in a world where authenticity is often overshadowed by superficiality and external validation. The Buddhist principle of right livelihood offers further guidance for living authentically in the broader context of society. Right livelihood involves choosing a path of work and contribution that aligns with one's values and supports the well-being of others. Authentic individuals strive to integrate their personal and professional lives, ensuring that their actions in all spheres reflect their commitment to truth and integrity. This alignment not only enhances their sense of fulfillment but also sets an example for others to follow. As we continue to explore the depths of authenticity, it becomes clear that this quality is not a fixed destination but a dynamic process of becoming. Authenticity requires ongoing reflection, effort, and openness to change. It calls us to engage with life fully, embracing both its challenges and its joys with a spirit of curiosity and courage. In doing so, we discover that authenticity is not about achieving a perfect state but about living in harmony with our true selves and the interconnected web of existence. In the words of the Buddha, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. This timeless teaching reminds us that the journey toward authenticity begins within ourselves. By cultivating self-awareness, compassion, and ethical integrity, we create the foundation for a life that is rich with meaning and connection. As we walk this path, we not only transform ourselves but also contribute to a more authentic and compassionate world. Thank you for watching to the end. Share your thoughts in the comments. How do you recognize authenticity in others? Have you had experiences that align with these teachings? Your perspective matters to us. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more insights.